What is a limiter? A limiter always goes hand in hand with a compressor and always is there to fix your end result of your track, or it can be even used on your separate channel strips there on the left. Just go quick reviewing here. The limiter is, we have a gain, which of course explains itself. It's to reduce or to put higher your volume of the track. We have the look ahead, which is kind of similar like a threshold. We have the release, as we explained also in the compressor, which is the gap between the threshold and the gain, to see how quick the signal will rise up or will come up more in a slower way. And in this situation, limited, which means it controls the volume not to peak about a certain level. And we have here the gain reduction, which we can use just to see how far our limiter is taking control, and of course our output level. Also here we see like a soft knee. And what is that soft knee button? Well, sometimes at the more outboard limiters we have a hard and a soft knee. So the actual threshold point where compression takes control into the limiter is called the knee. It's simply called the knee as being that if it's a graphical representation of your input level and versus output level. Below the threshold point, if you picture a simple graph, the line will be a 45 in angle, and above a threshold this line will have a gentler stop equal to be ratio setting. So the line will be a curve or a knee. With higher ratio settings, this knee can be very noticeable, so that's why they put in here, because it's a software version, soft knee. A hard knee is more used in the bigger audio studios and for more outboard gear as dB compressors and all kind of outboard gear. So there you go. The limiter is often being used just to control your end track or your end song, to limit the process that comes after the compressor. And sometimes, as you can see here in this compressor, we have a built-in limiter as well. So it just depends the way you want to use it. You can use it on your channel right away, or you can use it as an end output. Like, let's say here we have the bass drum, we have an output, and we can easily put the limiter away here. The compressor and the limiter will take control within the track, and if this track, let's say the output is the general output of all our tracks, we can go into dynamics here and we can just put simply a limiter on our end track. We have all sorts of limiters in Logic Pro. We have the regular one, and we also have an additive limiter, which is basically the same. It's just a different kind of algorithms being used in limiter. So a limiter has always been used in your track. It is really useful, and it also is there to experiment. So just try it out, just learn with it to see what it does to your tracks and to your music, and that's a limiter.